Hi, boys and girls. As you gather your research for Genius Hour, the final step would be to present the information you have gathered. And so, one way to do that is to create a PowerPoint presentation. And so, here is my example of how you can document and share the information you've gathered. And so, I'm going to go through the slides to give you an idea of how a PowerPoint may look for you if you choose to present your information in this format. So here you see I have a title page, Pumping Up with Pumpkins. And so I used a little bit of alliteration in this title. And then, of course, I put my name by Miss Whiteman. Looking at my next slide, my project was on pumpkins. And I did this a few years ago as an example for some of my past students. And so I did this actually in the fall, and it tied into some of our pumpkin work that we did in the fall. And so here I give some information, just some background information on pumpkins to introduce that topic to my audience. So pumpkin fun fast facts. They can be orange, white, blue, green, or red. Pumpkins are fruit. Pumpkins can weigh over 1,000 pounds, and the list continues on. You'll notice that I used orange because often we recognize the color orange with pumpkin. So again, I'm tying that into my presentation, and those small details make a presentation even stronger. So thinking about your driving question, you were asked to come up with a driving question or essential question. I think it's very important to put that in your presentation. So I used the one, how do pumpkins impact our bodies in a positive way? This was similar to some of the examples of driving questions I gave you earlier last month. From there, I give background information on what sparked my interest. So after years of teaching pumpkin facts around the month of October, I decided I wanted to know more about pumpkins. So I had already explored pumpkins through dissecting them, making construction paper pumpkins, writing a how-to on counting pumpkin seeds, and creating pumpkin politics. And that's a project I do every so often with my students. So that gives you background information on my interest, because Genius Hour is about a passion of yours. So why did you pick that topic to begin with? Then here are some photos of some of my past students working really hard on dissecting pumpkins. And you'll see also a couple photos, I think the middle one and the one on the left of my screen are from Pumpkin Politics. So they created pumpkin presidents. So the research, what are the health benefits of eating pumpkins? So my driving question again is the positive impact pumpkins have on people. And so I looked into the nutrients or the nutritional facts of pumpkins, and I researched why people eat pumpkins and also what parts of the body are benefiting from eating pumpkins. And so here you'll see that pumpkins have fiber. They also provide potassium, which can reduce the risk of stroke. It also reduces the risk of loss of muscle, and it preserves bone density. From there, it also pumpkins provide vitamin C and E, and they support eye health. And then pumpkins may also reduce the risk for certain types of cancer. So my conclusions for this driving question and my Genius Hour, pumpkins are a great source of nutrients for the body. They help our eyes and hearts stay strong. Be careful not to eat too much pumpkin mixed with sugar. Maybe Union Elementary should have pumpkin on the menu. Yum, yum. And then I also gave visuals, again, adding those specific details to your project, such as photos or visuals, really kind of take it to that next level. So hopefully this gives you an idea of how you can present your knowledge as you continue with your research. I'd love to see any information you do gather. I know that if we were in class, we'd have more time to work on this. And so if your PowerPoint is only a few slides long, or if you share your knowledge in a different way, that is definitely acceptable for this online learning. All right, boys and girls, thank you again for listening today, and keep on working really hard on your days.